Hi guys, this is Donna with Love Rocks, and we are back with another video. This is our Sheriff Gnome. I've really been wanting to do this one for a while, so finally got to it. And let's get started. Talk about a couple of things. First of all, I'm going to run this video for 2 weeks. I will put the drawing date in the description. Remember, if you're new to the channel, you have to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment under the video in order to be in the drawing. That's it. That's all you have to do. You will be notified if you're the winner, and I will, free of charge, send the rock to you. So I hope that everybody gets a chance over the next 2 weeks to put in for the drawing. I figured with it being a holiday, when I put this out, a lot of people are out doing things with friends and family, and I better run it 2 weeks so everybody has a chance to look at it. I have been wanting to do this one for a long time. I knew that there was a lot of detail to it. I knew that there was going to take me some time. It took me almost 3 hours to do this rock. And because of that, I shied away from it a little bit because I've had a lot of feedback that people wanted some rocks that were simpler, that were easier to do, that were more geared towards beginners. And so the last few weeks I've been doing some videos for beginners, and a few people have enjoyed those, but I have noticed that I am not getting even half of the feedback that I normally get with a rock that has a little more detail to it. So it's back to the harder rocks for a while. I will continue to throw a few easy rocks out there here and there. And especially with any months that have holidays in it, I will throw a few bonus rocks out there just to give people ideas of things that they can do for hiding rocks. Hiding rocks is where I started. That is what drew me into this hobby. And so that is a very important part of this this hobby for me, is hiding rocks. So I hope that you guys all get a chance to do some rock hiding. Now with this rock, I didn't have a rock the right size. I needed something that was fairly round and a fair good size because of the details. So with the handlebar mustache and the big hat, I needed a big round rock. So on our new property, we have several areas that have got some river rock on it. So I just went out on the acreage and walked around, found a rock, got it, brought it back in, prepped it, which my prepping is basically scrub the heck out of it, get it to dry, see what color it's going to be when it's wet, so I know what colors I can use, and then move on. This one was such a perfect rock. It was a little bit dark. I was afraid that my hat was going to blend in with the rock, and that's why I whitewashed it. You don't have to do that. That was just me trying to prepare it in case I lost the edges of my hat, and the hat was the biggest focus of this one. So that's why I wanted to make sure I didn't lose that. The other thing you could do is there's enough light colors on this that you could go black. You could have done a black background, which would really have made the beard and the handlebar mustache stick out. And then lighten up the hat a little bit. That would have been my second option that I could have done. Basic colors. It's the same thing I always use. I used matte black, I used dark brown, I used camel, I used baby pink and engine red and camel on the nose. His shirt is brown, his hat is brown, his boots are camel and brown with some black on it, and then white for some highlighting. Literally, that's all I used. The star is yellow and white, so there's a little bit of yellow right there. And then I used a little bit of metallic silver for the top of the gun, but that was it. Other than that, it truly is basically doing some shading and highlights, and that's about it. Up here, we're moving into a very, very rural area. We do have Starlink. I do have internet up here. I work remotely from home, so we have to have the internet but I've been having a little bit of problems uploading my videos. The last video of the fish took me 2 full days to upload. So it's Sunday evening, and my thought is I would really like to get this uploaded as soon as I finish it here in the next 10 or 15 minutes. But if I have trouble uploading again, it could wind up not coming out until Monday or Tuesday, depending on how fast I get it to upload. We will be on the road to get our last big load from the house in Texas over the next couple of days. And so once we get back over there, I can probably finish the upload if something happens that I'm having trouble over here. Please leave some comments for me if you have questions, suggestions. And another thing is, if you enter the contest, please come back and check on the YouTube channel to see if you were drawn. I think I now have 5 winners that have not checked their the comment section, and so therefore they don't know that they're winners. I don't have addresses. They're not on my Facebook page, and they're not on my Instagram page, so therefore I can't get a hold of them. That is my only means of getting a hold of somebody if they win. So please check back. Your best bet, and I'm sorry, but this is just your best bet, is to get on one of the social medias. If you are entering the contests, if you could join either my Facebook group or my Instagram, then I have a way of messaging you. Otherwise, all I can do, especially people who have like a 1-letter first name and a last name, or they make up a name, I have no idea how to get a hold of you. So please check back with us. If you're on one of my social medias, I have a very, very easy time getting a hold of you. Otherwise, it's pretty rough. The last thing is I wanted to talk about my storefront. So I've been trying to get that done, and with the move and everything going on, we just went through 6 or 7 months of construction. Somebody ran through our house after having a stroke. And so with all of the stuff that's been going on, I just don't have a surplus of rocks to put into the storefront. Once we get moved, I will have time to do that. So keep an eye out for that. The storefront's going to be kind of fun. I'm going to have a lot of different things besides just a painted rock. I'm looking at glassware. I'm looking at some things to put out in the garden. I'm looking at a lot of different things that could be gifts, things like that. So please, keep an eye out for that. Listen out for that. That will be coming up. So with this little guy, I don't really know what all I can say to explain how he was done. Get on the very first of this and pause it, and you can see the sketch. The sketch is pretty basic. The hat is the big piece of this. The beard and the handlebar mustache is basically done the way I do all of my gnomes. I use black and white and gray for all of that. I'll lay down a little bit of gray in the background, or on this one I did a little bit of brown, so that I have that backdrop, and then I put my darker colors in, and then I go back in and I really make sure I have a lot of lights. I did a lot of work on the boots, and then I covered them up. I am notorious for that. I like a big, full beard. It's just what I do. And so you might not want a big full beard, but I do. And so I tend to cover up a lot of things, even though I put the time and effort into painting them. But I never know how much I'm going to put in. I put it in until it looks good. So that's the reason that I go to so much trouble of putting in all of that detail, and then, sometimes covering it up. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this. I'm going to let you finish watching it. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your support. I thank you for coming back to the channel every single week. And, I hope I'm bringing things to you that you guys enjoy and things that you want to see. I will see you in 2 weeks with a new video. Enjoy this one. I'll put some music on and you guys can finish painting. Let me know what you think of it. Have a safe and happy Memorial Weekend. Remember, the entire reason for Memorial Weekend is to give thanks and to give respect and to give a moment of thought to those that we have lost, trying to protect our country and giving us the freedoms that we have. So have a great weekend, enjoy your families, and be safe out there, and please continue to paint. I'll talk to you guys in a week, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this video.
you.